At my age, 85, you start to look at life in different ways. You start to see that life's most important moments are life's most simple moments, and are the big moments of grace is when it permits you to do the next thing when all seems an impossibility. Today, I wish to share with you three big moments when the sacramental grace shaped me, when it fortified me, and when it challenged me to become a better person. Maybe they will shape you as well. First is the grace of confirmation. I was a senior myself when I was a witness to my friend recluded because he had the guts to believe in something greater than himself. The cowardly thing to do? Stay quiet. Something I knew would call myself a Catholic if I wanted to be brave enough to do the same. This is when I knew I was going to say something. My voice was shaking, but I stood up. I stood up to my friend because I wasn't certain all the answers, but I had the grace, the ability to choose from justice and not fear. I had been deprived from the gift of grace because I had spent a decade wondering if I had been keeping my mouth shut. My lessons to the seniors. Never let fear hold back what is good. The blessing of courage will never let me leave when you will most urgently require it, so cherish it. Next is the grace of reconciliation. Some injuries aren't even flesh. I was 35 when I lost a very close friend, but not to death, but to betrayal. They had broken and misrepresented me. I was outraged. The hurt overwhelmed me until I remembered I had a choice to let bitterness harden my own heart or to employ the other option of grace, the grace of reconciliation. I had spoke hurt words in confession, and I had felt the burden start to slip away. I forgave not because they deserved it, because the grace had liberated me from bondage to bitterness. If I had been seeking that grace, I might have spent a lifetime drowning in bitterness and losing my vision of love itself. My lessons to the seniors. Forgiveness at times can appear difficult to practice. Choose grace instead, and it will heal in time cannot. The next is the grace of matrimony. Love is important because it means you have to stay committed and love no matter what. I was 60 when my marriage started going downhill. It was getting real bad with the fights and just about anything. I thought about leaving because I didn't want to stay. By the thanks of grace, matrimony, I chose to sacrifice. I remember my vows, the commitment to hold on to another, and I chose to stay on, to fight for my marriage, to hold on to the idea of love as an emotion, but also as a vow consecrated by God's hand. My lessons to the seniors. Love will always put you to the test, in marriage or in a family or in friendships. Grace will teach you it is always best to go with one love. These are things I did in strength to stand, and mercy to forgive and courage to love were not mine. The grace of the power which is real but certain to change us into who we are to become. You will have many moments of life beyond possibility. And with you at this, grace is always here. Grace is a gift.